Hi, this is Chidambaram. Today I will explain how to create LOV pop-up and a list LOV calendar in WebADI for upload parameters. This session is continuation of previous simple custom integration creation. For the simple integrator, already I have created one temp table. In this temp table, I have the columns supplier name, site, invoice number, invoice amount, invoice date, invoice currency, payment currency, invoice source code. Here I am going to change this supplier name. The supplier name is making us LOV pop-up and the invoice date is calendar parameter. Invoice currency is list LOV. These three things I am going to cover it here. For the P supplier name, this is the field name of supplier name. This supplier name is take the value from the base table AP suppliers. The column name is vendor name and the pop-up column is vendor name and the segment 1. Segment 1 is nothing but vendor number and the invoice currency is taken from this F&D currencies and the column value is currency code. So these are the important columns we are going to use it in our parameters. So go and check our integrator. CDM, go and update that one. Go to next, click it update interface. Here just I'm going to change that invoice currency is there, right? Remove this one. If you are using that LOV things, we need to remove that default values. Go to the update. Here that is table, select the validation type is table and the ID is different currencies. Take table name, validation is table name, ID is currency code, meaning also put it currency code, description is just a description. In the where class, enable flag equal to y, enable flag equal to y, and the LOV type is pop-up list. Then change that invoice currency, invoice currency code. Put it some user hint is dollar list. Copy the same prompt here, put it apply, invoice currency, paste it invoice currency code. Go to next, 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 submit. Just we can validate whether it is coming correct. Preview, go to next, create document, open it, close it, check that invoice currency code. So now it is listed, so it's coming, just Now we are going to achieve for supplier name and invoice date. So now close this one. Sometimes we need to clear it every time this temp files, otherwise it will ask the password every time before uploading. Just close it. For that one, as of now we have achieved this invoice currency. This one we have achieved it. Now we will create that component for supplier name, invoice date. Okay, go to manage components. Here go to under the desktop integration manager, go to manage components, go to create component. First we can create the calendar xx cdm date component. Copy the same display name as well as internal name. Here application is payables. Component type is here selected calendar. Then click it apply. Once it's selected, the table column is calendar is the date parameter, the p in date. Here also we can put p in date. Windows option is select invoice date. So don't forget it, the table column and the table selector column is, it should be in interface field. Then this is custom option. Just to put it, apply. So one component is created, this one is created. Next one is p supplier name. Next component, create another component xx cdm sub component copy the same. Here payables, because we have created that integrator under the payable application. Go to here and selected that which the calendar is already selected. So this is we will select that table LOV here. Go and apply it. Here table column alias. Here go and which column we are going to use it, p supplier name selected. Table column as supplier name. Then here table select column. This one also the same column. Which column we are going to map it to interface field. So those things we have populated here. Select search suppliers. This is window caption. Here the field, which field we need to show in pop-up list. Here vendor name and the segment 1. So AP suppliers. So copy pasted vendor name and segment 1. Here put it the Windows options, Windows caption, supplier name, comma, supplier number. Segment 1 is supplier number. Here what we have changed it, just select the table LOV. In this table column alias and table select column, we should use that interface column. Then this is default ascending or descending. Then these two columns I am going to show to in pop-up window. That means vendor name and segment 1. They should be in base table field. Then this is our custom, this is our caps, our header informations from the table. So just apply it. So as of now we have created two component. Now going to attach this two component against that field. So go back to our integrator, CDM, go to update, next select the update interface. Here first we will go and check that invoice date. So as I said, remove these from default values, click it, update. Here calendar, we will select the calendar one. For calendar, validation type is Java, invoice date, select the component name, the component we have created, XX, date component, LOV is standard. So here type it invoice date star date. Here just we selected Java, validation type is Java, and selected the component which we have created for calendar. LOV type is standard. This one is custom information, the date. Then apply it. Change here also. Our prompt is invoice date. Next one is supplier name. So go to here and selected that table. Okay, here already I have tested those things, so those information is coming. This is a vendor name and the meaning vendor name, segment is vendor number, and the component name is we have created. XX supplier component, delivery type is standard. Here list. So in the supplier one we selected validation type is table, and ID column which ID we are going to load it into table, that is ID is vendor name, meaning is vendor name, description also segment 1, and the validation entity is AP suppliers. Well, AP suppliers, if you want to exclude any criteria, we can add it here, condition like segment 1 equal to or something, we can exclude it here. This is the component name which we have created for supplier, and LOV type is standard, prompt table. Okay, now done. Just click it, apply, go to next, Go to next. Here you can change it none to from template, create, just leave it blank, don't change anything. Go to next, submit. So now check it, go to preview, next. Before that we will check that data from the temp table. So many record is there, we can delete those records. Commit, check it. Okay, now create document. Okay, close. Select it, supplier name. So set desktop integration manager. Okay, now it's asking which supplier you want to select it. So here supplier name, supplier number, which I have used for component name. The supplier name I am checking, just to put it B, selected. So it's filtering that values. The same way, just the supplier number is 1. So the value is filtering. So for that one we have created this component for this table LOV. Just selected any one of the values, just selecting. So here also we can go next. Like how the Oracle standard form will work, the same way it will work here. Just select any one of the supplier site is Chennai, invoice number is invoice 1, invoice amount is 100, invoice date, double click it, the date parameter will open it, and select any one of the date populated. Then go to the invoice currency, select the currency. Here supplier name, supplier site, everything is populated. Just click it, upload. In the upload option it's asking whether do you want to load all rows or whatever the flag is there, right? Here upload flag, if you whether you want to upload only the mentioned flag, highlighted flags, you need to upload it. Then validate before this and all we can discuss next session. Just uncheck it, just put it all rows. First click it flagged rows, just click it upload. One row is successfully uploaded. Go and check it in database. So one row is loaded. Supplier name, supplier site, invoice number, invoice amount, invoice date, invoice currency. So everything is loaded perfectly. Then click it close. Once the data is once the selected row is loaded, the flag will be go away. So it move to green one. So again we can re-upload it. Select any one of the supplier. It is Hyderabad. invoice 3, invoice amount is 900, date is, invoice currency is FF. So this time, instead of selecting flagged row, I am going to upload all rows. Put it upload. Click it, close. Go and check it in DB. So now all rows is down, all rows are uploaded. Here the thing is, why we use that flagged row. So suppose we are downloading 1000 records, the user is updating 1 or 2 records, mean they want to upload only 1 or 2 records, not for all the records. By the time they can use it for highlighted flagged rows. So this is the way we can upload that pop-up LOV and this calendar and the list LOV. This is the way we can create it in LOV in WebADI. So next chapter we can discuss about how to download that download the data, then we can modify it, then upload the data. Those things we can discuss in next session. So thanks for watching my video.